Heat makers. Crack music.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to Tasting Notes from the Streets, the show where we pair our favorite foods from the hood with the best wines from all over the world. Today, we taking it from the Bronx to Bordeaux for a little cultural exchange with two of the most iconic food and wine brands in the world. We got reppin' Bordeaux, Château Lafite. And as for America, we got some cheeseburgers. You already know we do both of those well. Holla at your boy, I'ma see y'all in the vineyard. The region of Bordeaux is most famous for its red blends, which vary from either Cabernet Sauvignon or Merlot as the dominant grape, depending on where it's from. Based on the rules in the region, you could throw in a little seasoning of some Cab Franc or some Petit Verdot to add some balance to it. They're also known for their classic whites like Sauternes, but we'll get into that another time. So we're here at Château Lafite. I'm kicking it with my man, Chef Jean-Michel. We're about to hit the garden and then go make some burgers. Thank you. So, fresh ingredients are really important in French food. What is it about these ingredients here specifically that elevate the dish?
Alors, on préfère travailler les produits locaux, ça évite à les faire venir de loin. Et donc, les produits sont moins esquintés quand ils arrivent dans nos cuisines, car ils sont sur des circuits courts, comme ici d'ailleurs. Et ça nous permet aussi de savoir exactement les produits que l'on travaille et par qui ils ont été cultivés. Et ils sont de meilleure qualité parce que nous, on n'utilise pas des produits comme les pesticides.
Now, do you eat a lot of hamburgers here in Bordeaux?
Yes, oui, bien sûr.
Yeah, okay, great. Would you say it's a local delicacy?
Il y en a, oui, de plus en plus, les burgers maison surtout. Après, il y a les grandes chaînes forcément, McDo, ce genre de choses. Mais de plus en plus de burgers français, de burgers maison, qui sont forcément meilleurs au goût, il y a plus de saveur.
To be honest, we have to learn about this from America, of course, of course.
Ok, salade. Celle-là. Ou onion. Là.
Wow.
Ça, c'est la salade. Ok.
Oh,
okay.
Very fresh. What other toppings do you guys put on the hamburgers out here?
Here, we do not put so many toppings on the hamburger, but we put like onion rings, like onion, I know how you call it. Yeah, shallots.
Y'all know my shit. I was honored to visit the coveted Château Lafite for a wine and street food pairing of a lifetime with Jean-Sebastian Philippe, commercial director at Château Lafite, and Jean-Michel, chef there at the Chateau. Jean-Sebastian is a great example of the global connections we made through drinking wine and talking about hip-hop. He was my first contact with Lafite just because of our mutual outlook on the wine industry and what we both wanted to see. Welcome back to Tasting Notes from the Streets. Fresh out of the garden, we are in the kitchen. It's about to go down. Found my man Jean-Sebastian here. He's actually the one that invited us, so we about to get into this pairing. Let's do it, man. So I'm ready to rock.
Ouais, thank you, Jermaine. Chef, je pense que vous avez une petite surprise pour Jermaine avant.
Oui, Jermaine. Ici, c'est une tradition. Dans le Médoc, on met le béret. On met pas la casquette. Donc,
yeah.
On sort la casquette. Ok, Jermaine.
Chef, en échange, hein.
Allez.
La tradition, chef, c'est comment on le met le béret. Faut lui mettre bien, Jermaine. Faut qu'on soit comme à la maison.
Voilà.
How it rocks like this.
Wow.
That's how. See, this we would do this like this.
Oui.
I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna do it for my style, you know.
Donc, on va allumer le sarment.
So we're going to light up the salmon. So this is shoots coming from the vineyard, actually.
Oh wow.
So the chef is going to burn that, going to make some kind of ashes, and like that we will cook the meat with. You smell it?
Yeah.
You know this particular smell? This is going to be made for the meat.
It's gonna get all up in there. That's great.
assez blanc.
D'être assez blanc, voilà, il est pas...
You see, Jermaine, the big difference, I'm sure when you tasted lamb before, you know, lamb can have these very red, dark colors. This one is quite white and pale, because as Chef mentioned, this is a particular lamb coming from here, from the region. So actually grown like a couple of 100 meters away from where we are, only being breastfeeded by the mum. So only had milk, never had any kind of grass, so that's why he's so white and pale color.
How did you approach rethinking the American cheeseburger for this meal?
Et ça a été qu'un flash parce que j'avais pensé au canard, mais j'ai dit bon le canard c'est classique quoi, c'est connu.
Okay.
Parce que Monsieur Eric adore les burgers avec le maïs grillé.
Okay, so he says that I asked the chef, is he doing burgers on a regular basis? He said only on the month of August when Baron Eric is coming here for summertime because he loves burger with roasted corn. I think you will have the first and burger Lafite pairing for someone outside of the family. And this is something quite unique.
So you see that? We in the family, y'all. We in the family now. Lafite is a first growth Bordeaux Chateau, meaning it's one of the most prestigious and highly coveted wines in the region. The foundations for wine here on the left bank of Bordeaux are all founded in the classifications that happened in 1855 when the wines from different chateaus were judged according to how much they were worth. The top chateaus, or as they call them first growths, have since continued to be the most prestigious wines in the region and always command the highest prices, no matter how much they expand their vineyards. And when I say prestigious, be clear, some of these wines can sell for tens and thousands of dollars per bottle. So tell me about the cheese that you selected for this burger.
Le fromage, il vient des Pyrénées.
Ah, it's from
c'est du fromage
Pyrénées.
qui est fait avec de la brebis, avec la même famille que...
Goat cheese.
Ah, goat cheese.
Okay.
So what type of cheese do you usually put on your burger?
On my burger, like cheddar.
I'm sorry?
Cheddar.
Okay.
Cheddar.
Gotcha.
Excuse my French.
You always wanted to say that. You always wanted to say that to the Americans, didn't you? Didn't you? All right, cool. Dope. Nah, that's very good, man. So, okay. So I'm gonna try some cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, cheddar. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm bugging. See, I thought that was a whole different cheese. Now, you made the selection here. Why do you think this pairing was gonna work well?
Well, I think with the food, what we love is having, you know, when you have a burger, you're expecting something comfy, you know, like feeling home, relax, enjoying your wine, you know, which bring you pleasure. 201 is all about pleasure. It's certainly a vintage of Lafite, which was, for us, a landmark through the years, forgotten because it came after 2000. You remember 2000 was, you know, a blockbuster. 2000.
The 2000 Bordeaux. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Everyone was crazy, but 201, we forgot that the wine was very delicate, beautiful, very balanced. There is a nice tension and acidity, which is going to make it a nice kick with the meat. So I think it would be good. And I also like 201 because I'm sure you wanted to talk about music, and for me it's a special year in music.
So do you guys pair wine with your burgers here?
Yes.
It's just automatic.
Yeah.
Du vin blanc, du rosé et sur Bordeaux plus du vin rouge.
Okay. Have you ever paired wine with your cheeseburger?
Never.
Never?
Yes, I never try like wine and cheeseburger because in French like it's not a shame, but it's like, you know, confusing, you know, like,
right.
You know, you eat cheeseburger with wine, like what the fuck, bro? What the fuck are you doing, you know?
Yo, now what if I told...
But I think if I have one wine to choose with burger, I will go for, Château Lafite, I think. Yes, Château Lafite from Bordeaux.
J'ai jamais essayé, mais pourquoi pas, oui, ça doit être bon. C'est quelque chose à essayer, à expérimenter.
That sounded like a yes and a good experiment. Just like any other legend, there's a lot of versions to the cheeseburger's origin story. Adding cheese to a traditional patty started to become popular in the 1920s, but the first written mention appears to come from the South, with the restaurateur from Kentucky who in 1934 decided to throw a slice of American cheese on his burger just to give it a little more flavor. Fast forward, it wasn't until 1935 where a chef in Denver actually trademarked the name cheeseburger. Since its inception, it's been adapted, flipped, bounced, people adding bacon to it. But in all versions, there's no doubt this is a true classic. So what was it about working with wine and hip hop that you guys thought was important for values in Lafite?
Well, I think it's, first of all, I really enjoy the content you have been producing. I follow you guys personally for a long, long time, and I was saying, wow, you know, having your background, you know, I like the way you talk about your story, you know, you elevate yourself within the industry so quickly and with great passion, and I like the fact you want to create bonds between cultures. And I think our duty as wine producers, and something we love about wine, is always about sharing. Yeah. Is it with your wife, with friends, with people you don't even know before the lunch or dinner, but you know, just have a great moment.
So this is where I usually get into the pairing, but I'm sitting directly with the plug. So let my man Jean-Sebastian bust this down for you.
We try to keep the wine at cellar temperature, so this is the way we like it. So it's a wine which doesn't have the depth and the complexity of the 2000, but has so much pleasure. And I think, you know, it's what we love about our wine is the pleasure we have. Chef.
Jermaine, santé.
My man.
Chef, merci, hein? Congratulations. Oui. Burgers looks amazing.
Wow. Sebastian.
You ever pair hamburgers, cheeseburgers with wine?
Cheeseburgers? No, I prefer to have this wine in the evening with some friends, with some candlelights, and to close the day. This is what I would prefer to drink this wine.
In New York, they will call that player shit. That's real player shit. All right, moment of truth here.
Wow, look at that.
See, just the smell alone.
Ils sont magnifiques, chef. Hein?
Okay.
Chef, allez-y. Ah, vous l'écrasez un peu alors.
Ouais, c'est plus pratique.
Look at that
C'est
monster.
très juteux la viande.
See, no cutting over here, man. We're going straight up.
Good.
Amazing. This is insane.
It's juicy and the meat is super juicy. Hein? Très juteux. Hein?
Ouais.
I was scared because I thought the lamb would be strong and you know, would kill the rest of the ingredients. It's not the case.
It's super delicate.
L'agneau est super délicat.
So it's amazing but different. You know, it's almost like I feel like I would look at it as like a whole different sandwich.
West Coast, East Coast.
Exactly.
Okay. Should we put that on the menu at Lafite, you think?
You definitely should.
Should we call it the Jermaine?
I assumed. When you take that bite and you take that sip, what are you getting?
On the food or in the...
When the combination come together.
I'm looking for freshness and I'm looking for drinkability in wines. You don't want to have something overwhelming, too rich, or with saturating thing. It's the same with food. For me, every time there is too much, you're losing the focus. It's about pure balance. And this is what we love in the wine is you could get the bottle yourself, you know. I don't...
That's honestly like I'm getting a lot of delicacy and nuance in this entire thing. And I'm all about like parallel pairings, you know, so like you getting similar flavors, similar vibes, keep them all together. Like the softness in this wine, the softness in the meat, pause. You know, it all works really well together.
In America, you can find better burger than in France. In France, you can find better wine compared to America.
I'll take that.
You take that?
Guys, yo man, yo you see, I'm on some player shit.
I'm not convinced about this player shit.
And that's a wrap. That is another episode of Tasting Notes from the Streets. Make sure you look us up on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you're drinking. Let us know what you're pairing. Cheers.
Cheers. Santé. Cheers.
Santé.
Cheers.